And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for our third game of the night. It's the number 2 seed, Stanberry girls against the number 7 seed, North Andrew girls. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. The Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Bank Northwest of Stanberry, Pineview Manor in Stanberry, and H&B Bank in Stanberry. The North Andrew and Stanberry School Districts and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. Taking a look at these two teams, Mike, for Stanberry. They are a young team, and they are scrappy, and they played very well last year whenever they were freshmen. Now, sophomores for most of them. They also bring in a good freshman class as well. They expect to be pretty good again this year as well for the Lady Bulldogs. For North Andrew, they do lose a couple players from last year, but they do bring back quite a bit as well. Lillian Richardson as well as Tegan Miller were some big players for them. Briley Raines, another one of those players for North Andrew.
Yeah, the biggest issue for North Andrew, I think, is going to be they did lose their size inside. And there's one girl with a little bit of size underneath. She's going to be young, I would assume.
Megan Schlitnick?
I think that's who it is.
Yes.
And
she got some time last year for him.
She did. Not a bunch.
Yes.
I mean, this is going to be, in essence, her first year in that role. And I think that's going to be maybe the biggest issue. Give Coach Ellifort's credit. I mean, she came in and got her team into a tri-championship in the conference. I think Princeton beat North Andrew beat Albany, and Albany beat Princeton. And we'll see what she does this year. She's going to be kind of in a rebuilding mode. But you're going to see a lot of seniors. For Stanberry, not only are they young, but they've got a lot of depth. Mm-hmm. And they got a little bit of size. And they're the number 2 seed primarily, I think, because when they played last year, Albany beat Stanberry.
Yes.
And this is one of those, if it comes to this, where these two meet in the finals, I mean, could be one of about 4 times they could see each other this year. They're in all 3 invitational tournaments together. They've got the conference game yet to play. In fact, it's coming up real quick.
Yes.
So I'd be interested to see what Stanberry comes up with and how these girls have developed from their first year to the next year.
Yeah, so we'll basically, if that happens where Albany and Stanberry do play in that championship game, we'll see Albany-Stanberry twice in December and then twice in January if they make both of those championship games, all 3 of those championship games. So
Absolutely.
Potentially could see them twice in January, twice in the month of December playing against each other. We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame as we get set for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smiling area. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups tonight. Starting lineups brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
Girls contest visitors on the scoreboard, the number 7 seed, North Andrew Cardinals. Number 3, Lillian Richardson. Number 4, Riley Reynez. Number 11, Kyra Lassie. Number 13, Tegan Miller. And number 32, Megan Schiltnick. Cardinals are coached by Audrey Ellifritz, assisted by Haley Sanford and Craig Walker. Home team on the scoreboard, the number 2 seed, Stanberry Bulldogs. Number 5, Caitlin Schisler. Number 10, Kinsey Adcock. Number 12, Ava Cameron. Number 20, Allie Schieber. Number 23, Courtney Merrigan. Bulldogs are coached by Tia Wynn, assisted by Ashley Schmitz.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for North Andrew: Lillian Richardson, Bradley Reynez, Kyra Lassen, Tegan Miller, and Megan Schlitnick. For Stanberry, Caitlin Schisler, Kenzie Adcock, Eva Cameron, Allie Schieber, and Courtney Merrigan. As we get set to tip off tonight, remember that the tip-off is brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial. Tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Cardinals wear their road black uniforms, white lettering outlined in red. Stanberry their home white uniforms, black lettering outlined in gold. Waiting for Stanberry to break the huddle. Get ready for the opening tip-off. It'll be Caitlin Schisler, the freshman, doing the opening tip-off here against the sophomore Megan Schlitnick. And the Smith Prudential Financial tip-off is won here by Stanberry. Over to the right wing with it here for Schieber. Down inside for Schisler. And she's going to be called for the travel.
Well, North Andrew's going to start man-to-man. Stanberry is starting 1-2-1-1 full court pressure.
Tegan Miller trying to send it off. Schlitnick has the shot rejected away, gets her own rebound. Comes back out up top for Richardson. Richardson drives and is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Courtney Merrigan. That's her first, team's first. First free throw from Lillian Richardson is good. Second free throw attempt is good as well. North Andrew leads here 2-0, 34 seconds into the ball game. Bringing the ball across midcourt is Adcock into the corner with it for Schieber. High post American. Trying to go back door that time to Adcock in the pass, just a little too tall.
Trying to go a little high-low, which I think is a great offensive set. And I think if Merrigan had waited maybe just another split second, might have had Schisler open underneath.
Lassen's pass stolen away, that time by Eva Cameron. Adcock, right wing for Cameron, into the corner to Merrigan. Adcock, the Cameron. From Merrigan in the corner, high post for Schisler. Sends it back out to Merrigan. Schieber in the corner, trying to go high post to Merrigan. Knocked away, ball on the floor, jump ball will go to North Andrew. Ball inbounds for Miller. Then trying to get it that time to Reynes, stolen away. Another jump ball, this time goes to Stanberry. Allie Schieber to inbounds here for the Bulldogs. Five-second call here on the inbounds. North Andrew now with the basketball here against this full court pressure from Stanberry. Trying to get it inbounds to Richardson, stolen away by Adcock. Goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Schisler on the rebound is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul is going to go against Tegan Miller. That's her first. Team's first as well. First free throw from Schisler. Misses off iron. Schisler able to make the second. It's a 2-1 North Andrew lead here, minute 30 into the first quarter of play. Trying to quickly get it up to Schlitnick on the block inside the paint, puts it in off glass for two. First points of the night from the field for either team. For Stanberry, if North Andrew can break that press quickly, they will have numbers. Cameron to Schisler in the corner. Back up to Cameron up at the top of the key. For Adcock. Into the corner now to Merrigan. High post for Schisler. Dribbles down, goes strong. Off glass, gets it to fall in for two. 4-3, North Andrew leads. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Schlitnick for Lassen. Back to Miller, left wing three. Hits off iron, can't get it to fall. Rebound, pulled in by Richardson for Reynes. Back up top for Miller. Lassen dribbles in. Trying to send it back, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here against North Andrew. Checking in for Stanberry is going to be Tasha Stoll. She'll check in for Adcock. Ellie Dias will check in here for Eva Cameron.
We got to say, looking at this, North Andrew doesn't look like a 7 seed,
no.
do they?
Tasha Stoll trying to get the ball up to mid-court, or to high post, and now trying to get it back to Dias. I know hearing a preseason interview that she had done earlier this year, she had talked about how those wins came against Albany and Stanberry last year and got them a share of the conference. As Dias goes up, fouled, will go to the line to shoot two. She really thought that was a way that they could build off of this year because they do bring back players.
They do bring back some. They maybe not as much firepower.
Yes. Dias misses on the first free throw. I'm blanking. I know one of them was Madison Lillard. I can't think of who the other guard was that they had.
Well, and Piper Cook inside.
Piper Cook, yes. Second free throw attempt here from Dias is good. And we're tied here at 4. 5 minutes left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Schlitnick, knocked away, picked up by Schieber. Trying to quickly get it for Schisler. Stolen away here by Lillian Richardson. Trying to quickly send it up for Miller. Can't corral the pass. Schieber for Schisler. Too strong. Back to Schieber. Puts it in for two. Sorry, to Schisler for two. 6-4 is the lead here in favor now of Stanberry. 4:35 left in the first quarter. Richardson for Lassen. Backdoor off glass for two.
Pretty press break. But one of the things with the depth that Stanberry has, that really allows them to pressure defensively full court for the whole game.
Trying to get the pass into Schisler. Stolen away here by Lassen. And we're going to get a four set tied up. And the ball will stay with North Andrew. Reynes will inbounds here for Miller. And a timeout this time going to be called here by the Lady Cardinals. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their upcoming Testicle Festival Friday, December 12th at 6 p.m. at the Stanberry Community Center. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It'll be North Andrew basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're tied here at 6 apiece. 4:11 left here in the opening quarter. Richardson with the basketball over on the right wing. North Andrew fans looking for a foul. Didn't get it. Reynes with it. The Schlitnick up at the high post. And another quick jump ball is going to go to Stanberry. Dias will inbounds here for Stoll, bringing it across midcourt. Dias loses it, picks it back up. Her shot from inside the paint, no good. Rebound fought over, jump ball goes to North Andrew. Mike, I don't know, are you keeping track of the jump balls here in this one? And this one going to be tipped out of bounds here off of Stanberry. 5 jump balls already, by the way. 3:35 still left to play here in the first quarter, tied at 6. Quickly send it up for Lassen, and she's going to be called for the travel as she tried to get the pass away. The momentum kept moving her.
Well, we've seen a couple of teams now do a little run and jump, and when you do that, when your defender leaves to go double team, you've got to see it and yell and come back to the basketball.
Schisler loses it inside the paint, picked up here by North Andrew. Reynes, his pass up top for Miller is a little too tall and goes through her hands out of bounds. Both teams look like they're just moving faster than they really want to.
We've seen a lot of that in this tournament. I mean, like I say, that's early in the year. Maybe that's what you get.
Merrigan sends it up top for Schieber for Stoll. Inside. Schisler goes strong off glass for 2. The freshman here with 7 of the 8 points for Stanberry in the early going. Make that now 9 as she gets the steal and puts it up off glass. 10-6. Stanberry with the lead. Another steal as Stoll puts it up off glass, and another timeout taken by the Cardinals as Stanberry quickly puts up 6 points in a very short amount of time. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
North Andrew basketball here, 2:44 left in the first quarter. Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, Stanberry picked up 2 quick steals and 6 quick points. They lead here now 12-6. Trying to get the ball inbounds to Miller. They're going to get a foul call here against Kenzie Adcock.
Well, it's a break when you can put a 6-foot person on the inbounder.
Yeah. Ball inbounds for Miller. Trying to get it back again to Richardson. Stolen away. Adcock to Schisler. Gets the bucket and the foul. Foul going to be called against Miller. That's her second. Team's third. And right now, the freshman Schisler having a coming out party here in the first game of the Albany tournament. 11 points here in the early going. Looking to try and make it 12 here to finish off the three-point play. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by North Andrew. And they're going to get the foul called now here against Dias. That's her first, team's third. They have a stoppage here trying to figure out exactly who the foul was on. It goes against Dias, I think.
Well, he called it on.
I think he called it on somebody else, and I think the head table's like, that's not who the foul was on.
Yeah. Well, there's no 4 on the number.
Yeah,
there's
that's
no number
true.
4
yeah.
out there.
Lillian Richardson with the basketball at the top of the key. Trying to pick and roll that time to Reynes. Stolen away here by Schisler. Trying to go coast to coast. Goes up, lays it off the basket amongst some contact and puts it in for 2. Dye is going to be called for her second. Team's fourth. Next one will put North Andrew in the bonus. Dias will check out. Checking back in is Cameron. Reyna's inbounds here for Richardson. Richardson right wing. Into the corner, sending it back up. Now for Reynes. Richardson from just outside the paint puts it up and in for 2. 16-8, 1:45 left here in the first quarter of play. Adcock will bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Merrigan left wing. Up top for Stoll. Right wing, Adcock 3, drains it.
Got a lot of weapons.
Yeah. Richardson for Reynes. Gets across midcourt. The pass to Schlitnick goes through her hands, out of bounds. In Schlitnick's defense, that was about 100-mile-an-hour Nolan Ryan fastball.
Yeah. Could have been caught.
Yes.
It wasn't that far over her head.
Adcock over to the right wing for Schisler, up top for Cameron. Back inside for Schisler, off glass for 2. 15 here in this first quarter, a minute left. And 15 already for the freshman. Stolen away by Adcock. Let's add some more to Schisler's point total. She's got 17. And a foul going to be called here against Eva Cameron. It will send North Andrews Bradley Reynes to the free throw line here for 2 free throws. Well, 41.4 left here in the opening quarter. A 15-point Stanberry lead here, 23-8. Reynes makes the first. Checking in for Stanberry will be Addison Graham, as well as Schieber. Also checking in Hannah McMillan. Staying out on the floor are Cameron and Adcock. Reynes hits them both. 23-10, 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Adcock to bring the ball across midcourt for Stanberry. Sends over to the right wing for Schieber. Up top for Cameron, left wing to Adcock. Down to McMillan on the baseline. Back up top for Cameron, right wing. That time for Addison Graham. Back to Graham, right wing. Into Adcock inside the paint, goes up. Her shot just off the mark, bounces around. Picked up by Eva Cameron on the rebound.
We got to look to shoot the ball here.
Adcock back to Cameron, left wing three. Just misses off iron. Schlitnick pulls in the rebound. After 1 quarter of play, it's a 23-10 Stanberry lead. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment.
Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home. Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
23-10 is the lead here for Stanberry after the first quarter of play. It will be Stanberry basketball to start out the second quarter. And the freshman Schisler having a heck of a start to the ball game. 17 points in that first quarter and sat out the last 40 seconds or so. Up top here for Schieber, over to left wing for Eva Cameron. Back up top for Adcock, right wing to Schieber. Adcock down to Merrigan on the baseline. Schieber to Merrigan inside the paint. Banks it in, rolls around, falls in. Ball stolen away, and again, the beneficiary, Caitlin Schisler.
She is, but
she's also just forcing a lot of it, too.
She's just putting her hands up. They're throwing it right into her hands.
Travel called here against Eva Cameron, North Andrew basketball.
Now, she's doing a good job of getting a hand on those passes.
Yes. Riley Reynes bringing the ball across midcourt over to the right wing here for Richardson. Back to Reynes on the give and go. She puts it in off glass for two. 27-12. Stanberry with a 15-point lead. A minute gone here in the second quarter. Schieber up top for Cameron, over to left wing for Adcock. High post for Schisler. And she's going to be called for the carry. Thought about going up for the shot. Saw that there was defenders there. Tried to pass it and took an extra step. Ball knocked away, picked up by Adcock. Schisler. Leaves it off for Cameron. Saw her a little bit too late. Gets the rebound. Goes up, no good. Schlitnick on the rebound. Back in transition. Miller spins inside the paint. Her shot rims out. Rebound. Jump ball. Goes to North Andrew. Ball inbounds to Miller in the corner. Gives it back here to Briley Rainez. Loses it. Lassen at the free throw line to Miller. Just in front of the three-point line. Can't knock it down. Ball knocked around, out of bounds, off of North Andrew. Mike, that one I'm not quite so certain on.
I'm not either.
But the ref was standing right there,
Yep.
so had a better view of it than we did. Cameron over to the right wing for Adcock. Back to Eva Cameron, top of the key. Three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 30-12 is the Stanberry lead. Richardson against the trap is going to be fouled.
You got to come back and help. I mean, had one person standing in midcourt watching, one person standing by the North Andrew bench watching, and their teammates in the middle of a double team. You've got to come out of whatever your press breaker was or your offense was and come back and get the ball.
29-12, Stanberry with the lead. That foul went against Schisler. That's her first, team's first here of the quarter. Lassen drives baseline, trying to send it for Richardson. For Miller. Leaves it for Richardson. Back to Lassen. Dribbles down. Schieber did a nice job of coming in to try and cut off the driver as Eva Cameron comes away with it off the steal for Merrigan. Down to Schisler on the block. Up and under move. Can't get it to finish. Merrigan on the putback, no good. Rebound picked up this time now by Miller. Sent it back for Lassen. She loses it. Stolen away by Adcock. Spins, goes up, off glass for two. 32-12, a 20-point Stanberry lead. 4:54 here in the second quarter. Miller going to be fouled as she brings it across midcourt. Foul is going to go against Allie Schieber. That will be her first, team second.
They almost look like a little bit of the old Jefferson teams. They've got so much depth.
Yeah.
Go ahead and foul. You know they can't call them all.
Yep.
Or they don't call them all.
Stoll will check in along with Lindsay Haley for Stanberry. 4:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Ball inbounds here for Presley Ford here for North Andrew, getting her first action. Richardson drives, baseline, too strong, off glass, tipped around, picked up by Merrigan. Quickly sending it up for Schisler. She will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, the one thing that's been impressive about Caitlin Schisler, she's not a one-trick pony. I mean, she scored off the block, post moves, offensive rebounds, put the ball on the floor and got herself to the basket for a hoop, got herself to the free throw line, picked up a steal and went in and scored.
Merrigan checks out as McMillan checks back in. That foul was against Presley Ford, her first. 20 points already on the night for Schisler. Give her 21 here with 4.5 still left in the second quarter of play. Her team leads 34-12. Richardson
There's a pick
gets it for
good pick by Miller.
Yeah.
Rattle
Miller
you.
trying to get it to Ford, and jump ball goes to Stanberry. No, sorry, stays here with North Andrew.
Miller said a pick there that
Yeah, Stoll kind of fell backwards.
will rattle your teeth. Completely legal.
Yeah. Quick stoppage here as Lindsay Haley ties her shoe. And checking in for North Andrew here will be Cambrielle Stevie. And she'll check in here for Richardson. Rainez will inbounds. Inbounds for Schlitnick on the block, and she's going to be fouled as she goes up for two. And I'm not certain whether they can get McMillan or Haley, they are going to get McMillan. That's her first, team's third. And the first free throw is good there by Megan Schlitnick. Misses on the second. Schisler on the rebound. The pass tipped away. Goes to Miller. Back to Schlitnick. And she's going to be called for the travel.
Drag the pivot foot.
Just making sure the ref was watching.
Yeah, he was.
Halfway through the second quarter of play, 34-13. Stanberry with the lead. Schieber tips it out to Stoll. Hannah McMillan high post inside for Schisler. Can't finish. And a jump ball is going to stay here with Stanberry. Kyla Lastman will check in here for Reynes. And it'll be Addison Graham checking in here for Schisler. Just a little over halfway through the second quarter of play. Ball inbounds for Graham. Sends it back out to Stoll from three. Misses long. Rebound pulled in by Miller. Pass to Lassen. Gets away from her, out of bounds. .342 remains here in the second quarter. 34-13 is the lead in favor of Stanberry. Lindsay Haley from three. Can't get that one to fall. Stoll on the long rebound. In for McMillan. Her shot is short. And they're going to get a foul over the back call here against Addison Graham. Stanberry has called off their full court pressure at the moment. Might also be with the players on the floor that they've done that, as quite a few of their starters are sitting at the moment. Miller for Lassen. Back out to Ford for Miller. Trying to dribble in. She's going to be fouled on the drive. But she will go to the line to shoot two.
And it may be as easy as you're up 21.
Exactly, yeah. Foul went against Schieber, her second. At the line here for two free throws is going to be Tegan Miller. And Miller will sink the first free throw. And sinks them both. 34-15, 3:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Stanberry with the lead. Lindsay Haley brings it across over to the right wing for Schieber. High post for Graham, and she's going to be called for the travel. A little frustrated. Threw it really hard at Tasha Stoll afterwards. Guess that's one way not to get in trouble by the ref if you throw it hard at your teammate.
Yeah, take it out on them.
I believe it was totally unintentional on that, but
yes.
Reynes with the basketball top of the key, fading away on the pass, stolen away by Graham. Ooh, and probably got away with another travel there. Fell down to her knees and kind of picked one of them up as she was throwing that one away. Reynes comes away with the steal. She'll have it right wing here for the Lady Cardinals. And they're going to get a foul called here against the Lady Bulldogs.
Might have led with the forearm,
yeah, that's kind of
too.
what I was thinking. Foul is going to go against Graham. That will be her first. Sorry, that's her second already. And sinking the first. That time is Reynes. Richardson will check back in for Stevie. Missing on the second that time. Reynes rebound pulled in here by the Lady Bulldogs. Stoll Loses it off her foot. Jump ball will go to North Andrew. Dias will check back in here for Allie Schieber. With 2:23 left in the second, a 34-16, 18-point Stanberry lead. Over to left wing with it for Lassen. For Ford. Dribbled in and went right at against Dias. And the ball escapes her hands out of bounds. And for Ford, she kind of was open right there at that free throw line. If she just would have stopped
Kinda
and put up an easy
went in,
jumper,
took herself out of the shot.
Trying to get the ball inbounds that time to Hayden Manley, knocked away. Presley Ford from three, misses off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Dias. Haley, left wing three, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Reyna. She's going to be fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul's going to go against Merrigan, her second. And the first one for Reyes rolls out. Checking in for North Andrew is going to be Hildy Wheeler, and she'll check in here for Ford. And Dias will come away with the rebound.
I kind of kept thinking this was going to be a running clock game, but I don't know if it's going to make up the difference.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of stoppages so far, a lot of jump balls, a lot of fouls here. Dias right wing trying to send it up. Up top for Cameron. Over the left wing, shot from three from Stoll, misses off back iron. Rebound is going to be pulled in that time by Reyes. Quickly trying to send it up for Ford, goes out of bounds. There's not a lot of good flow right now to the ball game.
No, either side.
Yes.
Both teams have substituted often, and if as a coach, if that's your thing, I get it. I just think it's really hard to get continuity when you're substituting a lot.
Stoll shot off the basket, no good. Rebound pulled in by North Andrew. Richardson finds Ford on the baseline. Again, kind of went in there, took herself out of a shot, but ends up getting fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Had an open look.
Foul will go against Merrigan. That's now her third. Ford able to sink the first free throw. Schieber will check in here for Merrigan. Schlitnick and Lassen will check back in. Checking out Manley as well as Reyes. And Ford will miss everything on the second. 34-17, 101 left to play here in the second quarter. Cameron left wing into the corner. Back up top for Dias. Right wing to Schieber. Up top with it that time for Graham. In back out for Stoll to Cameron. To Dias. Graham in the corner. A long two with her shot or with her foot on the line. And goes out of bounds here off of Stoll. And Stevie will now check in here as Hildy Wheeler checks out for North Andrew. 36 seconds left here in the first half. 34-17 is the lead in favor here of Stanberry over North Andrew. Stevie right wing with it for the Lady Cardinals. The Schlitnick on the block. Trying to send it back out to Richardson. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Ellie Dias with 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. Ball inbounds for Lassen on the block. Too strong off glass. Schieber on the rebound. Picks it up. Stoll for Graham. Back up top for Cameron. They need to get a shot off. Schieber. And they're not going to get the shot. They are going to get the shot off, but barely. As Schieber's shot, no good. And after one half of play, it's a 17-point Bulldog lead, 34-17. We're back with the Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in a moment.
The North Andrew School District's winning culture has helped cultivate the minds of their student athletes. The North Andrew School District works to provide a safe and orderly environment in which all students will learn and develop their potential and become responsible members of a global society. Helping their students succeed in sports, in the classroom, and for the future is the North Andrew School District in Rosendale. The Stanberry School District is proud to support the Stanberry Bulldog students in all of their extracurricular activities. The Stanberry School District's winning culture is cultivated from hard work and determination, not only in sports, but also through hard work in the classroom from the beginning of a Bulldog's academic career. The Stanberry School District wants to wish the Stanberry Bulldogs the best of luck this winter sports season. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we are at the half. It's the Stanberry girls leading here over North Andrew 34-17. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Taking a look at the stats from the first half for Stanberry. They're 14 for 32 from the field, 2 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 7 from the free throw line, led in scoring by Caitlin Schisler with 21 points. 5 points on the night for Kenzie Adcock, 3 points on the night for Eva Cameron, 2 points for Tasha Stoll and Courtney Merrigan, 1 point on the night for Ellie Dias. For North Andrew, they're 4 for 11 from the field, 0 for 2 from behind the three-point arc, 9 for 14, though, from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment by Briley Reynes with 5 points, 4 points for Lillian Richardson, 3 points for Megan Schlitnick, 2 points for Kyla Lassen and Tegan Miller, 1 point for Presley Ford. Mike, the big things that jump out during of those stats, 11 shots for North Andrew, but also 14 free throws. A lot of those because Stanberry got into foul trouble, and they were putting North Andrew at the line of the bonus, sometimes well away from the basketball.
Yeah, but
Or from the hoop, I mean.
21 more shots for Stanberry. A lot of that I would have kept the turnovers for North Andrew, but my pen ran out of ink there for a while. But they just turned it over against the press. Not all turnovers are equal either.
Exactly.
I mean, the turnovers that lead right to an easy basket, those are the killers. If you turn it over where the other team has to take the ball out of bounds and you got a chance to set your defense, it's still not what you want, but at least you give yourself a chance. And out of that 14 for 32, I don't know what the shooting percentage was for Caitlin Schisler.
Well, I can tell you here.
But
she is shooting from the field 69%, 60% from the free throw line.
Okay. So that makes up for a lot of that, too.
Yes.
And it's just there are a lot of teams that have this theory. I mean, Jefferson went for years. They were a little more polished.
Yes.
But Jefferson did that for years where they were extremely aggressive. They didn't care if they fouled. Well, I won't say they didn't care if they fouled, but fouls building up, there was a risk reward. The risk of committing the foul resulted in points the other way. Plus, they had a lot of depth. They can get away with doing that.
We'll be back to start out the second half when we come back in just a moment. 34-17 is the lead. Stanberry leading here over North Andrew. Back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their upcoming Testicle Festival Friday, December 12th at 6 p.m. at the Stanberry Community Center. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner. Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
The full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ballgame from 2018 till today right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the second half of play. 34-17 is the Stanberry lead. Here as we get ready to start second half action, it will be it will be Stanberry basketball to start out the second half of play. So neither team really too much foul trouble. I mean, Courtney Merrigan has 3 fouls, but otherwise Tegan Miller with 2 for North Andrew, Ellie Dias, and Allie Schieber with 2 for Stanberry. So no real foul trouble for the two teams per se, except for, you would say, Merrigan maybe with 3. So as we get ready to start second half action, Stanberry will have the basketball. For North Andrew, looks like they're going to bring back in their original 5 starters: Richardson, Reynez, Lassen, Miller, and Schlitnick. Expect Stanberry to do the same thing here with Schisler, Adcock, Cameron, Schieber, and Merrigan. We'll have one more game coming up tonight. Following this one, it will be one of the pool play games on the boys' side. It'll be the number 3 seed North Andrew boys taking on the 6-seeded host Albany boys. Albany lost to Princeton last night. A win tonight by North Andrew would set them up for a potential chance to play in either the championship game or third place game against Princeton tomorrow night. Albany, with a loss tonight, would move into the consolation game on the boys' side of the bracket. Eva Cameron will inbounds here for Kenzie Adcock, as she'll bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Bulldogs. See if they have something set up here coming out of the timeout. Trying to get it, the deep pass in there to the freshman Schisler, tipped out of bounds, and will go to North Andrew. Schisler had a great first half, 21 points coming in. She only played about the first half of the second quarter and sat out the last 45 seconds or so of the first quarter. Tegan Miller, top of the key here for North Andrew, guarded closely here by Schisler at the top of the key. Lassen dribbles in, send it back out for Miller for Reynez. Lassen on the baseline. And they're going to get a foul called here against the Lady Bulldogs. It's going to go against Schisler. That is her second, team's first here of the third quarter of play. Briley Reynez will inbounds here for the Lady Cardinals. For Lassen, spins, goes up, gets the shot to fall for 2.
A good start for North Andrew.
Bringing the ball across midcourt now here will be Adcock. 34-19, Stanberry leads. Not quite a full minute into the third quarter of play. And a tie up there, a foul going to be called. It's going to go against Briley Reynez. That's going to be her second, team's first.
Well, I think Reynez is their defensive stopper. I noticed last year she drew the other team's best player quite a bit. Zoned out of bounds.
Adcock dribbles inside the paint, can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped up. There is Schisler on the rebound, can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled in that time by Kyra Lassen. Richardson over to Lassen, right wing. Pass to Schlitnick, knocked away by Schisler for Merrigan. Back to Schisler. And goes a little too strong at the glass. Can't get it to go. Merrigan on the putback, fading away is good.
Well, you just wonder the wisdom. There's nobody, well, I don't know about Schlitnick, but there's nobody else on North Andrew's team that's 6 foot. Why are you trying to throw over the top of her?
Foul that time is going to go against Kenzie Adcock. That is her second, team second as well. Ford will check in here for Lassen. A minute 37 here into the third quarter of play. And a quick steal there by Schisler. Can't finish. Presley Ford comes away with it. Got rid of it. Reynez no good on the rebound, pulled in by Merrigan. And therefore, Ford, you thought maybe at the shot, just keep going towards the basket. Nobody really had hindered her progress towards the basket. And now Ford will pick up the foul. 36-19. Just about 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter of play. Stanberry with the lead. That's the second foul against Ford, team second as well here in the third quarter. Merrigan into the corner for Schieber. Shot from three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Adcock. Puts it in for two. Ford is going to be fouled here by Adcock. That is going to be her third. Team's third as well.
And last year, Adcock was, I think, was their leading scorer. Now, she's had to sit quite a bit, but she's almost been an afterthought in this game. That doesn't mean she's lost her ability to score or do things, but.
Stoll will check back in here for Stanberry as Adcock sits down with 3 fouls.
The opportunities have gone to Schisler. A lot of it just off steals on the press.
Miller for Ford. Stolen away here by Stoll. And they're going to foul called here against Miller. That is going to be her third. Team's third as well. Sorry, that's her fourth. Team's third. She will come out as checking back in here will be Lassen. Ball inbounds for Stoll. Back to Schisler. Back into the corner. Stoll from three. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in here by Reynes. Richardson top of the key. Three. Rims out. Rebound by Lassen. Going to be called for the travel.
That's the
again that little pump fake.
A little jump, but I don't know if she ever left the ground.
5:05 left in the third quarter. 38-19. Stanberry with the lead. Eva Cameron throws it across here for Stoll. And they're going to get a foul called here against the Lady Cardinals. And it's going to go against Presley Ford. That's her third. And the next foul against North Andrew will put Stanberry in the bonus. And we're not, or just over 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Stoll inbounds here for Merrigan. Her shot just off the mark. Goes out of bounds here off of Stanberry.
Merrigan's pretty effective with that. It helps. I think she's left-handed. That people aren't used to that. But I'd call it a jump hook, but it's more of a ground hook.
Yeah. Lassen turns it over. Jump ball goes to North Andrew. Schlitnick will inbounds here for the Cardinals. Inbounds for Ford. And they're going to get a foul called here against Stoll. That's going to be her first. Team's fourth. Now both teams will be in the bonus here for the final 4:41 of the third quarter. Mike, the one thing I will say, you kind of gave me a look whenever I said that they'll both be in the bonus here. At least now it does reset at each quarter. We could be through this for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
As driving in, putting it in off glass that time was Kyra Lassen. Schieber, left wing. Back up top for Cameron, trying to get it in for Schisler. Knocked away and stolen away here by Reynes.
And I don't want to jump on you and check your call, but I think Reynes had that last layup too, not Lassen.
Thank you. I will get that changed to my scorebook. Schlitnick into the corner here for Reynes, trying to drive baseline. Pulls it back out. Richardson, shot from three, right wing, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped out of bounds off of North Andrew. North Andrew had 11 shots in that first half. They have 5 already through the first half of the third quarter. Stolen away from behind by Ford and then picked right back up by Stoll. And then she will be fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, A lot of the
Ford
foul.
picks up her third here in the third quarter. Oh, I take that back. They put it against Schlitnick. That's her first.
I gave you that look when you said there are 4 fouls apiece. What's more than that now? But a lot of these have not been a great deal of contact.
Yeah.
I mean,
now we're going to add another one here as coming away with the rebound that time with Schisler, and she's going to be fouled. Foul will go that time against Lassen, her first. Take that back. They put it against Ford, her fourth. Schisler misses on the free throw. Ellie Dias will check in here for Merrigan. Stevie checks in here for Ford. And Ford 4 fouls here in the ballgame, 3 in this third quarter, and we're just over halfway through the third. And she did not start out the quarter. Rebound picked up here by Richardson on the rebound off the free throw. Lassen saw Reyna's a little too late, tipped and stolen away here by Stanberry. Eva Cameron quickly up for Stoll. Was it tipped? No, it was not. Goes out of bounds. North Andrew basketball. And a timeout is going to be called here by the Lady Bulldogs. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home. Looking for the best deals right here at home? You'll find it in the New Shopper. Every week, the New Shopper brings you community updates, local events, and money-saving bargains from businesses you know and trust. Whether you're checking out sales, finding services, or just staying connected with your neighbors, the New Shopper keeps you in the loop. Want your message in every home? Advertise in the New Shopper, where community shops first.
39-21 is the lead here in favor of Stanberry. 3:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Schlitnick will inbounds here for Richardson. Stanberry with some foul trouble kind of pulling out of that full court pressure.
Yeah, we're looking at a foul fest here. There have been a lot of them, and now you're going to get one again.
This one's going to go against North Andrew, though, as their fouls are starting to rack up as Schlitnick picks up her second. That is the 7th team foul already against North Andrew here in this third quarter. There's been 4 against Stanberry, so a total of 11 here through the first 4:45 here of the third quarter. Rebound picked up here by Reyna, sends over to left wing. Richardson from 3. Rolls out. Rebound pulled in by Schisler. Richardson's had some good looks from behind the arc, just hasn't gotten them to fall. Schisler trying to get the pass into her. Stolen away here by Reyna. Gets it for Schlitnick. Lassen for Richardson. Trying to send it back up top for Lassen. Stevie. Lassen over to the right wing. Richardson inside for Schlitnick. Goes up. Has it rejected away. Rebound pulled in by Schisler. Schlitnick almost had another foul called on her. Schieber trying to get it down inside. Knocked away. Picked up by Dias. And now, is it going to go against Schlitnick or is it going to go against Stevie?
I think it's Stevie.
It will be Stevie. That, I believe, is just her second now.
Schlitnick could have picked up another one.
Yes.
You're shooting
Stanberry
free throws.
shooting free throws. I mean,
Yeah.
Dias at the line. Right now an 18-point lead here in favor of the Bulldogs. As Dias misses on the free throw. And that's kind of one of the things that's kind of keeping this game close for North Andrew. Stanberry just 5 for 12 from the free throw line so far tonight. Sinks the second.
Sounded a little like the Albany game.
Yeah.
I don't know that they shot it that well, though.
Richardson into the corner for Lassen. Lassen loses it, picked up though at the top of the key by Stevie, then loses it, picked up by Lassen. And loses it out of bounds. 147. Right now, both teams just having trouble holding on to the ball, kind of like a hot potato game out there.
This isn't real pretty.
Eva Cameron into the corner for Dias. Dribbles inside the paint, leaves it short off iron. Rebound pulled in by Stevie, loses it, picked up now by Dias. Into the corner for Stoll, shot from 3, drains it. (43-21) is the Stanberry lead. 1:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Richardson drives, goes up off glass, gets the foul as well. Foul is going to go against Stoll. That is her second. And finishing off the three-point play that time is Richardson. Stoll brings the ball across midcourt over to left wing for Schieber. High post for Cameron. The Stoll into the corner for Schisler. She'll put up a shot from 3. Misses long off back iron. Rebound pulled in here by Richardson.
It caught me by surprise. You don't usually see post players shooting the three-pointer, but she looked good shooting it. It wasn't like it was a heave.
No. Pass that time down to Schlitnick is a little too tall, goes out of bounds. Adcock will check back in as Eva Cameron will check out here for the Lady Bulldogs. 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dias, corner 3. Hits off backboard, rebound pulled in by Reynes. Loses it, gets it to Schlitnick at midcourt. Over to left wing. Richardson trying to get down to Stevie, knocked out of bounds off of Stanberry. Cameron will check back in, also checking in Hildy Wheeler for North Andrew. Richardson checks out, Adcock will check out. 31 seconds left here in the third. Stevie to inbounds here for North Andrew, trying to get it to Schlitnick. Stoll comes away with it. Cameron to Dias. Trying to get to Schisler, knocked away out of bounds here off of North Andrew.
Thought that time
Dias should have just kept it.
Ellie should have just continued to go on in and take the layup.
Adcock again will check back in here for Cameron, and now a timeout going to be called here by Stanberry with 23 seconds left in the third. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, you're family.
23 seconds left here in this third quarter. 43-24. Stanberry leads here for North Andrew. Stanberry basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Dias will inbounds. Adcock for 3. Misses short. Rebound picked up by North Andrew, and there's going to be a foul called here against Stanberry. And the foul is going to go against Dias.
You know, we don't even
That's our
question.
third.
We don't even question the fouls. It's just which one did they get?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's
12 fouls here 14 fouls here in this quarter alone between these two. As the first foul bounces out for Reynes. Cameron will check in here for Dias. Checking in for Schlitnick. Here will be Hayden Manley. Second free throw from Reynes bounces out. Adcock with the basketball. Dribbles down to the block. Goes strong off glass for two. 45-24. It's an 11-point Stanberry lead. Wheeler for Lassen. Look up. They had an open player. And Lassen is not able to get the shot off in time. 45-24, 21-point Stanberry lead as we enter the fourth quarter. We're back with more in a moment.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winter Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 45-24, Stanberry with the lead entering the fourth quarter of play. They will have the basketball to start out the fourth quarter as well. Adcock to bring the ball across. Midcourt has it up at the top of the key. Over to left wing here for Lindsay Haley. To Merrigan up at the high post. Back out to Adcock for Cameron. Corner to Adcock, up top for Haley. Trying to feed it inside for Schieber. Misses off iron, gets her on rebound, puts it back up and in for two. Tegan Miller, top of the key, sends it right wing for Richardson. Stanberry now in a 2-3 zone defensively as Reynes' shot blocked away that time by Merrigan.
Well, North Andrews stayed in the man-to-man the whole game.
Have a Cameron shot, no good. Merrigan on the putback, can't get it to fall. Richardson on the rebound. Lassen trying to send it out, gets it to Richardson. Up top to Reynes. Lassen just in front of the three-point line, can't get it to fall, misses off iron. On the rebound is Schieber. Merrigan for Schieber. Inside the paint. Goes up, and a travel going to be called here first against Schieber. (47-24), Stanberry leads, minute and a half gone in the fourth quarter. Right wing for Miller. Reynes pass over to the left wing for Richardson. Down to Lassen on the baseline. Tipped out of bounds off the hands. They say tipped off of the hands of Richardson.
Well, I'll tell you, one thing the Stanberry coach has, and she's got a lot of talent, and sometimes you wonder about I don't want to say egos, but now you've got a lot of girls who are used to playing. Mm-hmm. There's going to come a time where you may not want to play that many people.
Foul's going to go here against Richardson. That's her first. Team's first as well. Eva Cameron at the line for two. Misses off back iron on the first. Misses on the second. Schlitnick on the rebound for North Andrew.
And I will say, if you're the coach, that's a nice problem to have.
Yes. Lassen dribbles down, sends it back out to Richardson on the wing. Up top for Miller. Reynes drives baseline, leaves it short, gets the rebound, goes back up, puts it in for two. 9 points on the night for Briley Reynes. Merrigan sends it up top for Adcock, for Haley. Deep three, misses short off front iron. Reynes on the rebound. Her shot misses off the backboard, sends it off to a teammate. Lassen can't get it to fall. Merrigan on the rebound. Adcock sends it across court for Merrigan. Right wing three. Drains it.
That's something we haven't seen from Merrigan
So
in
if
all the
Merrigan
games we
and
did last
Schisler
year.
both have taken
Yeah.
a three, they both looked good. And if Stanberry has that in their arsenal as well, they're going to be a really tough team to beat as the season continues, as this one tipped out of bounds here off of Eva Cameron. Presley Ford will check in here for Richardson with 4:47 left in the fourth. Ball inbounds here for Miller. 4:45 left here in the ball game. 50-26, Stanberry with the lead. Left wing, Reynes from three, misses short. Out of bounds, Stanberry basketball. Stoll will check in here for Cameron. Backdoor cut, and there is Allie Schieber. Little pick and roll action. Presley Ford left wing. Sends it up top for Miller. Reynes right wing, trying to leave it off for Lassen on the baseline. Miller high post for Schlitnick, unable to corral the pass, picked up by Merrigan. Right wing, Stoll from three, drains it. 55-26, now a 29-point Stanberry lead. 3:45 left in the fourth. Reynes trying to get to Schlitnick, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds here off of Merrigan. Stanberry will make wholesale changes. Schisler comes in along with Addison Graham, Ellie Dias, and Hannah McMillan as this one goes out of bounds here off of Graham. Miller with it on the baseline. Trying to pass it out. She is going to be fouled here with 3:30 left in the fourth quarter. Foul is going to go against Stoll.
Well,
her
at least
third.
we haven't had the fouls we had last.
Yeah, just two
quarter.
here in this fourth quarter after having 14 in the third. Miller makes the first. I believe they're going to say Miller was in the act of shooting because I thought she was trying to pass the ball out, but
yeah,
she's getting two free throws. Sinks them both.
Yeah, I didn't see that any active shooting
Yeah.
involved in that, but
McMillan for Stoll. Trying to get it down inside for Schisler. Surrounded by four black jerseys. Jump ball is going to go to North Andrew. Miller to bring the ball across mid-court now here for the Lady Cardinals. She'll have it up at the top of the key. Trying to get to Reynes. Jumped and stolen out at midair that time by Eva Cameron. By Ellie Dias. Gets it to Graham. Her shot no good. Second chance no good. And the shot that time from Schisler goes out of bounds.
Yeah, kind of
had some.
letting Schisler
Yeah.
absorb a little contact since here in the second half.
So I believe still looking for her first points here in the second half after scoring 21 in the first quarter and a half. Stoll comes away with the steal, and then she is going to be fouled. They're going to say in the act of shooting. Foul is going to go against Stevie, her third.
Well, I do like the idea of letting officials have a say in whether or not they were going to shoot it or not. But I don't know. That might be extreme.
I think if she would have shot, it would have gone off the back of the backboard, backside of the backboard. Jump ball is going to stay here with Stanberry. Dias to inbounds, 2:35 left here in the fourth quarter. It's a 28-point lead. Ball inbounds for Stoll. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Stolen away by Stoll. Again, can't get it to go. And then another foul called here against North Andrew. As Stoll really working down inside. Foul that time against North Andrew. Stoll sinks the first. Never really saw who that foul was on.
Well, there were three in the area.
Yeah. And Stoll misses the rim on the second, and stayed a 29-point game and stayed just a point away from that running clock. Presley Ford sends it back out for Miller. Shot from three. Misses it out of bounds. Ellie Dias to bring the ball across midcourt. Has it up at the top of the key here for the Lady Bulldogs. Trying to get it to Stoll. Knocked away by Ford. Picked back up by Dias in the backcourt. 2 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. McMillan inside for Schisler. Goes up off glass for two. Now with a 31-point lead, we'll be in a running clock. Stevie up top for Ford. Right wing to Miller. Miller with it, right wing, trying to send it across for Ford. Back up for Stevie. And she's going to be called for the travel. Checking in for North Andrew will be Wheeler. For Stanberry checking in, Alexa Horn, Madison Wilmus, Addison Graham, and Hannah McMillan stay in. Also checking in is Emma Matson. Wilmus top of the key, sends it left wing for Horn. She'll lose it, picked up here by Barrigoat, sends it quickly up now for Ford. Goes up, and she is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul is going to go against Madison Wilmus, her first. At the line is Ford. We'll see if she's able to get them both down before the clock runs out or not. Misses on the first. Checking in now for North Andrew, Hayden Anderson. As she checks in for Stevie. With 15 seconds left here. Ford shot, misses off front iron. Rebound pulled in by Stanberry. It's Emma Matson that'll bring the ball across midcourt. Does have to get across midcourt and now can hold on to it. Graham, shot at the buzzer. No good. 59-28 is the final in favor of Stanberry. We'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame tonight's player of the game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Final score 59 to 28 in favor of Stanberry. Let's take a look at the stats for the ball game. Stanberry shoots 23 for 64 from the field tonight, 5 for 17 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 19 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Schisler with 23 points, 11 points for Stoll, 9 points tonight for Adcock, 7 points for Merrigan, 4 points tonight for Schieber, 3 points on the night tonight for Cameron, 2 points for Ellie Dias. For North Andrew, they shoot 8 for 27 from the field, 0 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 12 for 21 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Reynes with 9 points, 7 points for Richardson, 4 points for Lassen and Miller, 3 points for Schlitnick, 1 point on the night for Presley Ford. Our winner, Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game, is going to go to Caitlin Schisler. We'll be back with our final game of the night. It's the number 1 seed, Albany, and it's the number 6 seed, Albany, and the number 3 seed, North Andrew, and we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.